Hello Internet. So I just finished repairing my steam valve for my BES920XL Breville Dual Boiler espresso machine, following Peter Russell's excellent video that shows you how to flip the seals and reduce or remove the leaking that occurs in there. But to get this part out was a little bit challenging, and I didn't see a video on the internet that explains how to do it. So I wanted to make a quick video that showed that. I've got laid out here all of the pieces moving from the actual knob forward. The knob, actually let's work the other way. So this steam valve goes on the inside, and the one piece that's missing is a piece that goes between this screw and that hole on the steam valve. This screw goes in here to hold the knob in. And so that's this piece right here. So this screw goes in there, and then it comes out this side here. This thing is not attached to anything. I'm told you can pull it right out, but it doesn't come out easily for me, so I'm not gonna pull it out because I don't need to. But this, if you can see, has a little indent that attaches, that this steam wand fits into. So this piece goes into the hole here, and then that goes in like that. And then again, this piece is not attached, but it fits on that knob. And then this screw will go in there to hold that in. Now once that screws in, this is going to be attached, and then the next layer that goes on is the actual wand, and so it fits right into that little nub there. And then there are these 3 screws that go into that, and that'll hold the wand onto that plastic part, and that plastic part is already held onto the steam valve. And then this is the tricky part. This cap goes over the top like this, but the way it is held on, I'm going to take this off because you don't need this to see it, is through these little clips. You can see that clip, and when this piece goes on here, there's a matching set of holes inside like this that clip will go into. So for here, there's a clip right there, and there's a clip right here. And so if this goes on like this, it's gonna fit right on this clip. Now, that itself seems fairly simple, but when I actually put this on, it's gonna look something like that, where this ridge prevented me from getting in there to try and get those clips out. And I'm not sure how people do this, so if you got ideas, you can leave a comment. But what I tried was, this is just a tool that is used to open up a phone to change a phone battery when I changed my iPhone battery. And I was trying to get that in there and pull it out, but there's really not enough room. It's nice and tight. So what I did instead is I have this little sort of rubber pad, and this was on, I forget, one of the sites suggested this. I just grabbed this and I just pulled. And if you pull hard enough and wiggle enough and then try, I think I might have actually used that plastic to kind of try and, the steam wand will be in there, and try and just kind of pull that out a little bit. But I just pulled hard and that came off. So this comes off, there's no screws, anything attaching this. You don't have to pull off the side, you don't have to whatever. You just pull hard and this will come right off, which will leave you with this part, and you'll remove those 3 screws. Although you don't technically have to remove those 3 screws, I don't think. You can just remove the screw on the inside, which goes in there. And then once you remove that screw, then this will come apart. You'll be able to pull this out here, and then you'll remove one clip there. And then there's another clip that I don't have in right now, but that goes right there. And that will hold this in place right there. So that's how you get that apart, and I'm hoping it'll go back together, and then I hope I don't have to take it apart for a long time, because it's kind of a pain to get apart. The other thing that's interesting is that this, in order to service this, there's two either 007 or 010 O-rings that go in this part and that part, and then on the inside there's two seals that you just flip over, again according to Peter Russell's video. And then this stem valve, once you take this apart, you can just push that through, and there's an O-ring on there as well, that's an 008. So if you have all three of those O-rings, then you can pretty much get this back into working order. All right, thanks.